Hello, I'm John Arnold. I've been with Ididit for 18 years now. I used to be the lead tech guy here at Ididit. Now I'm in the purchasing department, and I am here to help you with your 1955 to 68 aftermarket or original steering wheel installation. Some of the tools that you'll be needing for this job are a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, sandpaper or Scotch-Brite, a socket wrench with a 7/8 inch socket, silicone, a 3/8 inch drill bit, and your new Ididit horn ring kit. And now we're going to disassemble the wheel, and I'll try to explain each step as I go. This is the original canceling cam on the back of the steering wheel, and by taking these two screws out, these Phillips screws, we can remove that from the back of the steering wheel. The next portion I'm going to do is on this particular wheel, there is a screw inside here that releases the front cover, and that will allow us to get inside the front of the wheel. As you can see that there are 3 Phillips head screws inside this wheel holding the assembly together. I'm going to remove those 3 screws and pull out each piece as we go and explain to you what they are. So this piece here that's retaining the 3 screws is your screw bushing, and that keeps contact from being made from your horn ring to each one of these screws, and you can see that the barrels would want to be pointed down. Next thing you're going to remove is going to be the actual horn ring itself, and that just pops out real easy like that. The next piece is the retainer bushing. This just keeps you from making contact with your contact plate with the horn ring. And the last piece that's in the wheel that we have to get out is the contact plate, and you can just flip the wheel and take that out. We do provide you with a new contact plate in the kit, and we would prefer you to use that along with the new horn ring kit. Due to variation in wheel manufacturing, there are 2 horn contact plates provided in this kit. The smaller plate is marked with an S on the back and measures approximately 2 5/16 inches in diameter. The larger plate has no markings on it, measures approximately 2.5 inches in diameter. Ididit recommends trying to fit the larger plate first, but if it does not fit, please use the smaller plate in its place. Now we will need to put the new horn hole in the steering wheel itself. Some of these wheels will have an existing horn hole. We may have to put a new one in. It will require either a 3/8 inch drill bit, as you see there, or a 3/8 inch end mill. Either a drill press or a milling machine will do the job. There are also 3 screw holes in here. We do not want to mess with those. Those are what hold your horn ring to the wheel. Your horn hole needs to be located at the 1030 position or as close to it as possible in the steering wheel to match the 1030 position on the horn cam of the steering column. The reason why it's got to be in the 1030 position is because with the horn cam in the 1030 position on your Ididit steering column, it will cancel the turn signals left and right evenly going down the road. As you can see on this steering wheel here, I've already went ahead and scuffed the paint around the wheel inside to get good contact. You may want to inspect your wheel before you reassemble it. There will be some paint in there. We need to get a good contact surface, and that is why I've went and chose to use a Scotch-Brite on this wheel. Now we're going to go ahead and flip the wheel over, and we'll start the reassembly of the wheel using your new horn ring kit. Now this horn ring is already assembled on here. But what you're going to do is the wheel has an edge here and an edge here. It forms a lip on the back side, and you're going to take your silicone and you're just going to come around that edge. Put a nice little bead around the whole wheel here on the back side. Then you're going to take your horn ring and you're going to put it on, and we're going to put some weight on it to allow it to settle. And I'd say at least 20 minutes or so before you'd want to go ahead and remove the weight. Now that our wait time is over, we can go ahead and remove this, and we can flip the wheel over and start our reassembly at this point. Now we're going to assemble the horn contact pin into the horn cam. This is also another tech video that you could go to Ididit's website and check out for further instruction. Now that we have the horn contact pin assembled into the horn cam, now we can go ahead and put the wheel on it. And what we're going to be checking for on this is to make sure that the contact pin is not sticking up more than 1/8 of an inch from your contact surface, okay, which is the center of the wheel. So we can see that the horn contact pin is way above the center of the wheel. So what we want is this pin to only come above the wheel about 1/8 of an inch. So what we'll do is we'll mark that with our marker, and we will remove the wheel, and we will disassemble the pin. And where my mark is at there, I'm just going to take a simple pair of side cutters and I'm just going to cut it right off. That will allow you to keep contact and also push the pin down at the same time without interference. So the first thing we're going to install in the wheel is the contact plate. The contact plate has a concave side and a convex side. We want the concave side to go down towards the center of the wheel, just like that. The next piece that we'll be assembling is the plastic bushing, and this piece has 3 cutouts to match the 3 holes in the wheel, and we'll just install that just like so. And with a little help we can get that to go. And the next piece will be the actual horn ring itself. It also has 3 holes to match. And I will be able to put this all together when we get to that point. And the next piece will be the bushing with the screws and the barrels going down in through the wheel and matching all of this together with a screwdriver. You will take the screws all the way down until they get tight, and then I would test your horn ring to see what your flexibility will be at that point. You can also back the screws off if you need to, depending on what kind of a reaction you get to the horn ring itself. And you can see that that's pretty tight, so I might want to back that off just a little bit, give it a little bit of action to, there we go. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to install our nut onto the column and hold this whole assembly together. And you will take your 7/8 inch socket wrench and give that a nice torque to 45 foot-pounds. As of this point, this is assembled correctly. The cover is not on, but we don't want to put the cover back on, so we can show you what is going on with the assembly. So one of the main purposes of this horn ring kit is to take the diameter of the original wheel, which is smaller than our 4-inch diameter column, and bring the diameter of the wheel out to the diameter of the column. So it really looks like a seamless finish there. So that's it for our assembly of the horn ring kit to your 55 or 68 original or aftermarket steering wheel. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you have any questions, you can always call us here at Ididit or email us. Thank you for watching and have a great day.